And finally, we have arrived at the how to elicit the after part of the testimonial. Now, this is the fun part. This is the part that most people look forward to and really enjoy. But interestingly, your customer who you're doing the testimony with sometimes forgets all of the benefits. And it's important that we even discuss what is a benefit, because we have this tendency to focus on sort of the features, the ideas of what was like afterwards, and we forget to really get into the benefits. Like, how did things being different for your client, for your customer, how did that improve their life? How did that make their life easier, more efficient, more, heartfelt, like whatever it is you do, like how do they feel different? How has their quality of life changed? Not just, I'm more efficient, I have more time. I have more time, which allows me to be able to tuck my child in at night. Now we've gone from feature, I have more time, to having more time allows me to tuck in my child at night. Like, that's the benefit of having more time. So as you're figuring out what elements are in this after world that is significantly or meaningfully improved from the before world that we developed in the beginning, it's important that we get a sense of that feeling of the benefit of how their life is different. So sometimes a way to elicit this is to ask your subject, what would you say to someone who is in the same place you were before? What would you say to them? And that generally tends to solicit that sort of more emotional content. Another question you can ask is, how would you advise someone to get started the way that you got started? And then they can kind of see that place where they came from, and they can draw that through line. And the other thing that comes up when you're helping someone with their afterworld is sometimes they forget some of the things that are different. And so you need to go to that before and say, well, hang on, did you have this problem? Did you have this problem? Because sometimes they forget. They just do. We all do. We forget our pain points. That's how we're built as human beings. I forget what it's like to, when I have a big fight with my husband, the next day I can't even remember what the fight was about. Like, we forget the things. So when we help our customer to see this is how it was and here's how it is now, then they come along and are able to create that contrast of the before and after that you're looking for in the information in your testimonial. So now we've got the 3 parts of the testimonial teased out with questions. We've got the before, we've got the during, we've got the what happened while it was all going on, and then we've got the after. And we're able to take those salient details. Now, I would say if this is a video, I wouldn't want to make this like a 10-minute video. You would take this content and you would distill the key parts, right? So you want maybe a 2-3 minute video, or if it's a great story. You're taking not every detail, you're taking the powerful ones, you're putting it together, and then you are putting it out there and seeing how people respond to it. You might, even after you put it out there and you ask for some feedback from some trusted customers, you might choose to tweak it a little. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback. And especially ask feedback from discerning people and see what they respond to, or if there's anything that maybe they feel is a little off. And then once you have a handle on it, then you can go public with your testimonial and put it out there. We're going to do one more video in this series and talk about how can you use testimonials, go through a range of ideas, and then that will take care of the testimonial series on the Art of Story project. So stay tuned, one more video.